Hi guys, we are doing, hi Michael, hi Emmett. We are going to be making Thanksgiving desserts tonight. I have some really exciting ones. Hello Tyler. I'm excited. Hi MC. All right, hold please. I'm actually excited about these desserts because they're gonna, it's not a pie, and I think they'll help if you're hold on, I'm sending out some love. Hi, Janet. Hi, Lauren. All right. So excited. Okay. We are going to make a challah bread pudding and then maple pecan fresh cranberry top pears with goat cheese. Hello, Pri. And poached pears in puff pastry. And wait, there's one more. Oh, a coconut custard. So excited. All right. And then I think you guys have plenty of recipes that you can use for, thanks Pri, plenty of recipes you can use for the holiday. Yippee! I'm so excited. Hey Alex, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi Cheryl. Hi Lexi. All right. So, and I got all the hardcover books in. We have hardcover books. We have Ron the doggy wants to come in. We have hardcover books. We have softcover cookbooks. We have cutting boards. Everything's in. All right. So I can see all the schmutz. Hi, Lisa. All right. We have a bunch of stuff to do. So I'm going to turn on my oven and we're going to get started. So we have all these fun, yummy desserts. First one we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some of our bread pudding ready because it's so easy. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, let's get this up to like 200,000 likes and all the love. So if you're here and you're not, I didn't get my apron yet. I only got my cup, which is upstairs. I can't even drink from my cup. Hi, Robin. Wow. All right, I'm only going to make a half of one, I think. I love this challah bread. This is from, oh my God, it smells so good. This bread is from Hawthorne Valley, and it's certified organic. You got your bag? It's perfect. I love that. Guys, if you've been here a really long time, I would love some reviews. Just send them to me. Little 30-second videos of what you love and what you've done and all the results, all those things. If you have time and you feel like it, or you just want to type something, but those little 30-second videos would be awesome. I would love that. All right, so the first thing we're gonna make is a quick sort of bread pudding. They're not hard. It's an easy thing. You have people coming to your house and you want to do something easy and fun. This is it. I have this beautiful, look at this pretty dish. Isn't this so pretty? You lit up the roses in the gallery. Thank you. Vital Sips contest is on. I love it. We have so much going on. All right, cordon bleu this is, and it's microwave and oven proof. So pretty. All right, so we're gonna get a bowl. And I'm just gonna cut this up. These are actually very quick recipes. Mostly easy. Some of it's a little like intermediate, but it's fun. Cheryl, thank you for all that. Lighting up the gift galleries, yay. Okay, we're gonna just kind of chop this up. You know, challah bread is really one of my favorites for bread pudding. I mean, I can't eat it anymore, but I'm going to show you also how to make like an easy, quick vanilla sauce too, because it makes it just adds a little love to an already wonderful dish. We had such a good class last night. We made so many good things. We're here plus 100. I know, it's so awesome. So you guys, you guys are ready. If you didn't know what you wanted to do, thanks for the follow, Carla. If you didn't know what you wanted to do, thanks, Diana. If you didn't know what you wanted to do for Thanksgiving, or you were kind of looking for new ideas, you got them, right? You got the Thanksgiving guide. You got all the extra recipes that we've done, tons of sides. We've had some fun. And now we're gonna do a bunch of some of my favorite sort of nice, good recipes for the holiday. And then you are good. And that Thanksgiving guide is so awesome. If anybody is, it's their first Thanksgiving, or you get stressed for Thanksgiving, there's a guide and it will help you kind of plan your day and not make it so hard for you. Okay, so in that bowl, I'm gonna put my challah bread. And now I'm just gonna mix in here my eggs and all my flavors. So we're gonna get out the vanilla. We're gonna use a lot of vanilla tonight, and I think I have plenty. And then we can use a little cinnamon and nutmeg. I mean, these are my go-to flavors for the holidays, cinnamon and nutmeg. Oh good, I have another bottle just in case we run low. We're also gonna do a poached and a baked pear, which I know you guys are gonna lose your minds over, especially you, Robin, and possibly Cheryl too. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. All right, so for this, we're gonna kind of I personally like a half and half. Heck, it's my millionth Thanksgiving and I had to have it. Love the guide. Really, isn't it fun? It really is helpful. Sometimes when you see it all spelled out, it just makes it a little bit better. And I like that the roasting chart, right? I think this weekend on Saturday, I think I have time. I'm gonna roast a turkey for you guys. If I can get a small turkey, I'm gonna roast one for you, just so that you can actually see it done. We'll hang out all day Saturday together. Roasting turkey. All right, I'm gonna add milk and a little heavy cream. If you have half and half, I kind of like that the most. I don't know why, I just do. I can't give you an answer, like, why would I wanna have both? It's not that important, but I like it because you can, it's not as light as milk, but it's not as heavy cream. So when you put the two together, it's lovely. Now, for the holiday, if you wanted to add a little whiskey to this, it's not terrible to do, or a little rum or something like that. We're having the family meeting this weekend. It's who's gonna cook what for Thanksgiving. 35 people. Oh my God, that sounds so fun. I love that. All right, you're gonna have to bring all your recipes. You should make stuff ahead of time and like have them do a taste test. Okay, so I put in about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, about 5 eggs. And then I'm gonna add to this some vanilla. Sounds like my mom's bread pudding. I mean, it's so simple. So I put a little bit of vanilla, probably a tablespoon. Now, I don't know how I feel about adding cinnamon to this. Sometimes I think, thank you for my November. Sometimes I think that adding cinnamon and nutmeg to dessert bread pudding for me is sort of like, I don't know if I like that. Because I kind of want to have, because it makes me feel like it's like a French toast dessert, French toast kind of thing. So here's a couple of things that I would probably do. I want to add some chocolate chips, 200 and 250, pumpkin arancini. That sounds like fun. Now I want to do that. What do you add it to the rice? Do you add like pumpkin to the rice that you're making, or you make it like a croquette? Thank you, Janet, for all that love. Thank you for my heart. Thank you for my heart, June. Thank you for my Go Popular. Oh, hand hearts. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie, how's your foot? Thank you for all those gifts, friends. Hey, Brenda. All right, now we're going to add a little maple sugar because you know that's my favorite. And we don't really need too much, but we just need enough. Thank you for all that love, guys. We have like 200 people watching tonight. So tonight I'm making, we're kind of rounding out our series. We've gone through, we plowed through tons of, you go for surgery tomorrow. Carrie, I sent you, watch your mail. I actually carefully wrapped up actual leaves, comfrey leaves, and I sent you my magical comfrey cream, healing remedy cream with frankincense. So good. All right, so now look, I have all this maple sugar. You're welcome. And then we could add nuts. Should I add nuts? Do we want nuts? I made your apple cider donuts so good. Oh, your dog swiped them? That's the worst. Make sure you get some arnica in you after surgery. All right, now I'm gonna put a little walnuts. What do you think? You guys like walnuts? Yes or no to the walnuts? Did the dogs eat all of the donuts? Yes, okay, we got a yes. All right, so we're gonna put some walnuts in. I'm just gonna chop them up. Now, you could toast them in a little butter and maple sugar. You could do that. Yeah, we wanna hear how you're feeling. This is probably the worst thing you could watch when you're going for surgery tomorrow. It's gonna make you hungry. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Thank you, everybody. All right, so now we're gonna add our walnuts in. We have our milk and our eggs, and we're gonna mix that. And look, we're pretty much done. Now we could, the leftover ones, they're so good. Not a walnut fan. All right, Janet, pretend they're not in there. Maple and butter. I know, right? To toast the walnuts, that's the best way. Pecans, walnut, like a praline, right? We're gonna do that in a minute when we do the, surprise recipe on the Book of Face. We made it easier for you guys to join the Book of Face now, right? Tyler, even Filberts. You're so cute, Robin. All right, now we're gonna pour this in. Look at that. Now, do we want a little whiskey in here? Are we up for the whiskey? Or no? A little bourbon? I have until midnight to eat. No sugar. Oh, off camera? Okay. So we'll put a little whiskey in. I have bourbon. So we'll put a shot of that in. But when you're cooking with it, you can't show it either. You can't show it. All right, I'm just doing a little bourbon, about 1/8 of a cup. It's beginning to look a lot like holidays. Every time you cook. Look at that beautifulness. See, now what you love, what we want is that. You see how that's absorbing all of that yummy egg and into the bread. We have little chocolate chips. We don't have walnuts if you don't like them, but we have walnuts if you do. I cleaned to Christmas music the other day. Yeah, I heard all about your house is filled with Christmas. You skipped Halloween. I kind of dig it. I'm going to have all my Christmas stuff ready. You and I on, as soon as you get here, we're decorating. Nobody ever wants to decorate here with me. All right, I just want to taste for flavor. This is delicious. Not much, but enough to be slick. Look how beautiful. All right. There we go. That is so yummy. Tastes like eggnog. All right. Now, you could, if you wanted to, just to make sure, because it is egg, there are eggs in here, I can spray this with a little oil so that you don't, it doesn't stick. You want to put your tree up? All right, we'll put a tree up when you get here. Just a little. It's mainly where you really need it is like those edges and the sides. And we're gonna make a little, like a little vanilla sauce too to go on this. But look, now, if you don't have any, if people don't like pie, but you want a nice, cute, yummy dessert, this is a great way to do it. Have you ever used croissants? Yes, in fact, Robin, in the casserole, the breakfast casseroles, I actually put a croissant casserole in there. A croissant, egg, and spinach casserole. So it's kind of the same thing. But yes, I haven't done it for a bread pudding, but I've done it for, like a frittata or a strata. You were on baby duty? Bummer. Well, actually, it's not a bummer. There's nothing better than baby duty, Look how pretty that looks. So that goes right in the oven. Look how fast we made that. It was so quick and easy. Did you see that? It's like eggs and what do you call it? Milk or half and half. If you can't use milk, you can use coconut milk, almond milk, oat milk, any of those milks. I know, so fast, right? I put it through some chocolate chips in there. I may or may not have put some. I know I love this dish, right, Christina? It's so pretty. I may or may not have put in walnuts. There's some coconut in here. I mean, not coconut. I have 3 trees and I try to do it all over Thanksgiving weekend and it's crazy. Oh my God, I love that. So it's pretty, right? Now this is gonna go in the oven probably about 35 minutes. Oh yeah, and there's a little bit of happy whiskey water, bourbon water, happy water. Where is it? Pecan, cranberry, oh, cranberry chocolate. Oh, I forgot something. Hold, please. Hold. Where did I put them? Here they are. How could I forget? I want to put a few little cranberries in there just because it's the holiday and I want to finish them up. I'm going to chop them. I'm going to give them a quick chop. So when they go in, now if you wanted to, do you guys want me to show you how I would if you wanted to cook them really fast, you could cook them in a little bit of butter. Whoa, they're going everywhere. A little butter and a little sugar, to make them a little bit sweeter. Or you can just throw them in like this because they're going to be sweet. And now, Robin, I didn't. And I didn't do it because, I can. But I always feel like when I add nutmeg or cinnamon or cloves to this, I'll do it. But I always feel like then it feels like a breakfast one. And I wanted this to be a little bit more dessert-like. And I don't know why I think that way. It isn't really so. But all right, hold on. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to sprinkle it in and we'll mix it up. And then look, we have these beautiful cranberries that are going to be a surprise taste sensation in the mouth. Oh my God. All right, here we go. We'll give it a quick stir. This is going to be so good. Hey, if you're traveling upstairs, I will take my Chef Liz mug. If you're traveling in those directions. All right. Now we're going to mix this in just to make everybody happy. Oh my God, this smells so good and I can't even eat it. There are so many goodies in the Stan Store. Classes, merch, ebooks, Thanksgiving guides, soup cookbooks, classes. I told you, it's like an organic Walmart. It's an organic Walmart. Okay, look, now we have all these surprises in here. And we even, to anybody that's been watching, we even added a little bit of happy water. All right, it's ready. Hi, Pri. This is, hey, Neil. This is a cranberry chocolate chip challah bread pudding. And we added a little bourbon, a little egg, a little milk, a turkey head gift. I missed it. Lisa, thank you. I missed it. Oh, it's so, when I leave the chat, like when you slide over, it's so dark that you can't see. Oh, Lisa, that's so funny. Oh my God, I love that. Turkey face. All right, thank you so much. Oh, that's what you were laughing at? So in here is, I forgot now. Oh, it's challah bread, organic challah bread. And then I put milk, eggs, fresh cranberry. Kimmy, thanks for my little puppy. They look like my puppies. Those little cute little things. Thank you for my puppy kisses. I'm so distracted by the turkey. And everything. There's chocolate chips. There's walnuts. What is that thing? Is crazy. That's so great. You guys are so funny. All right, wait, don't do hold those thoughts. Let me put this in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven now. And it's gonna roast for like 35 minutes. Oh, turkey face. I'm a turkey face, babe. He's like, yeah, what I have all craziness. What temp? It's at 350. Very simple, nice and easy. But it's great because you have unexpected company. Oops, we forgot a cranberry. You have unexpected company, or you want to make something fun for the holidays, or people are coming over. It's a very quick. You saw how quick that was. Thank you, Cheryl. You are awesome too. Cheryl named our cookbook Loved by the Ladle, our soup cookbook. There's 28 different soups in there. It's so good. All right, next. What do you want me to make? Yep, 350, and it's gonna go about 35 minutes. Let me put a clock on. Cutting cranberries, they become projectiles. Yeah, they flew all over. But I think I got them. Honestly, to stop that, you could like heat it up in a pan, like in a saute, which we're gonna do in a minute for the other stuff. Okay, so that's on. I got my little merch Chef Liz cup. I'm gonna put some ice in there, and then we're gonna get ready to do our poached pears. Now we're gonna do pears two different ways tonight. We're gonna do them sort of like a sweet, savory, and then I set a timer. Thank you. We're gonna do sort of, I'm gonna drink some water, guys. The turkey helmet is everything. I know, it's so cool. I never saw that before. All right, so we're gonna do a, oh, yep, I will. We're gonna do now the two, let me just look at the timing. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and 25. All right. How do our new viewers get tonight's recipes? All right, so if you're coming here for the first time, hold on, I want to get my puff dough out. Otherwise, we won't be able to do it. Hold, please, getting the puff dough. Do I have that? Oh, here we go. We're gonna use two kinds tonight, so I can try it too. I'm gonna do the Char's puff dough for gluten-free, and then we're gonna use really good puff dough. I've used it before with you guys, and well, I brought it home from my shop, so we're gonna do both. Now, we're gonna take our pears. So while I'm getting our pears ready, we'll kind of, I'll catch you guys all up to speed on what's happening here at our beautiful organic food movement. So look at these gorgeous, gorgeous red pears. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to keep the skin on some of them. We're going to keep the skin on the ones that we bake, but the ones we poach, we are not. Lovely, right? Now, these pears, let me see. I think I have two kinds here. I need my glasses. Do I have my glasses here? I do. They're so pretty, aren't they? All right. This one is just, they call it a red pear, which I can't believe. Oh, I think they're calling them all red pears. This one, though, see how nice and smooth this skin is? This is like a star crimson. But if it's not star crimson, it's like, have you guys ever had a red star grapefruit? Ruby red. They're from Texas. You want to try and peel these ridiculous stickers off without taking the skin. It's not easy to do. But it's sort of like that when you get the brand of pepper. Yeah, I know, ruby red. I mean, if you get them organic, the ruby red star grapefruits, they are so good. But star crimson pears are like the red grapefruit. That type of wonderful thing that we're doing. Are we back at C3 again? Did we make it back? Did I just see that? Thank you, guys. Sent a live ranking. What was that? A live ranking crown? All right, I'm leaving that open because I can't see. We'll have to look for those. Yeah, they're so good. Thank you for my heart. All right, now, I just want to take these off very, very carefully so that you guys can, I want you to see how we do it. So we're going to do two kinds. So for you guys that are out there that have never been here before, thank you for my November. Thanks, Deanne. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking for 20-something years. No, 21 years at Nature's. Thank you, Janet. And Nature's Temptations is a health food store in Ridgefield. And then in Connecticut. And then I've been cooking organic whole foods for the past 40 years. And for the past year, I've been on here working on empowering people to eat organic whole foods. Clean, healthy, change your diet, change your ways, feel better, look better, feel younger, all those fun, wonderful things. And now we have an entire, you can get us everywhere. We're on, I love purple. Thank you for my balloon crown, Janet. So we are everywhere. We're on, you can see all of my replays on YT. You can join our Book of Face, the organic food movement community. And, we made it simple for you guys. And you can also, and there's like recipes on there and all kinds of fun stuff. You still have to ask permission, but you don't have to give us your email. So it makes it nice and easy to get in, and we'll let you in. And then we have recipes in there, and what else do we have in there? Oh, Kitchen Pharmacy. It's a really wonderful community. Then, so now I rinse them off. Now we're gonna cut some and peel some. I'm gonna take the ones that I got divots in them and the skin came off already. I'm gonna take those. Then when you get to the stand store, you will find all kinds of wonderful things to keep yourself connected and help you. We have ebooks, we have free downloads of the Premium Pantry Makeover. We have, I made a Big Mac. There's a Big Mac recipe in there. I'm addicted to the merch. 2 shirts, an apron, a tote. Yeah, we have merch. I know, I just got my cup. I'm waiting for my apron and stuff. Thank you, Cheryl. We have a tote bag, and a magnet. There's a refrigerator magnet so you can hang your recipes when you're trying to cook. So we have everything going on, and it's all there to help you stay focused and consistent on organic whole foods. That's my goal. We have another ebook coming out before the end of the year. So, you can find anything that works for you. Now I'm going to use a peeler to take the skin off. Tyler showed the Big Mac video to our guests the other night. Oh my God, did they love it? Did you guys try and make it? You should have had all the ingredients there. Oh yeah, and now our cutting board is up. We have a limited supply of those cutting boards. We don't have a lot of them, but they're beautiful. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. We have a limited supply, but it's acacia wood. They're really nice. And it comes with a stand and free shipping, all that fun stuff. All right, so now I'm peeling these. These are gonna be our poached ones. Now, I'm gonna cut, actually everything's gonna get cut because of the way that I'm serving this, but you're gonna love this. So there, see how pretty that is? So easy, right? And you wanna get pears that are not super ripe, right? But you also want to get pears that are not, they're kind of in the middle. You could eat them, but if you let them sit on your counter, they could get a little sweeter and juicier. So think of it that way. So these are going to be the ones that we poach in our liquid. And then the other ones we're going to bake because we're going to leave the skins on, and then we're going to make sort of a sweet, savory little stuffing that goes in them. And they're gonna be delightful. I kind of want to eat all this pear skin because it's organic and yummy. So good. But pears are in season now. Now this is something, if you don't get overwhelmed, if you don't get overwhelmed for Thanksgiving and you want to do something kind of beautiful, this is a really nice dessert. Although I would not do this if you tend to have a lot of anxiety over cooking a holiday meal, because these do require some care to do. But if you're relaxed and you feel confident, they're not hard. It's just they require a little bit of care, because you can't really do these the night before because they'll get brown. Although you could actually, these you might be able to do, because we're gonna poach them and then bake them into puff dough. So that's actually gonna be great. All right, so I'm gonna take this beautiful yummy skin and put it over here, because if I don't eat it, that's going right in the woods for our critters. All right, so now these are going to be the ones we poach in liquid. Now it's kind of nice because you have this beautiful stem here. So I'm going to see if I can cut it in half, but we're going to cut this pear right down the middle. And then what we do is, if you have a nice like metal sort of, this is a measuring spoon. This one, I don't know. This one's a little hard, this pear, so we're gonna cut it out with a knife. There we go. And then you see that kind of that vein that runs up the pear, you see that? We're gonna cut that out as well. It's not hard to do, but it requires a little care. You don't want to rush through this. Oh, we got our little stem. So we're gonna hold on to our stem, because that's the aesthetics of our beautiful pear. Now, if you want to get crazy, let's see if we can get that cut in half so that each pear has a little stem. All right, so we're gonna do that again. I'm just coring this. Now, if this pear was a little bit softer, I would be able to use this because it would come right out. But since it's not, I have to use a knife, but that's okay because once we do this, it's going to be beautiful. I don't know if you could use, I don't know if I would use the skins for jam. I've never done that. I'm just going to feed them to the wildlife outside because they're hungry these days and it's getting cold. All right, I think I can get this one. Let me see. I'm going to use a little spoon. Oh yeah, this one's coming out. See, I just kind of scoop it. It's like like you could use like a little melon ball. Look how nice that comes out. Isn't that great? All right, so we got that. And then let's get this guy. This is beautiful. I mean, this is such a nice dessert. Even if you're going to do like a holiday or fall dinner party, that's it. See how pretty? Nice and easy, right? Now, this guy is super soft. So these should come out real easy. Oh, let me get this skin out. This little sort of stem. There we go. Get that right out of there. Now, this piece you're not going to see on these because we're going to poach them. And then when we bake them, they're going to be laying this way. So you're just going to see the beautiful pear like this. They're so pretty and so easy. It's just this part's a little bit more intense, but it's going to go fast. I'm holding on to my stems because they're so aesthetic. All right, we're going to scoop out. I love pears. I don't know about you guys, but I love them. I love that you can only get them organic, in season. It's not like something you can get year round in organic. And even if you tried to, they would taste like crap. So it's nice when they're in season and they're so yummy. These could probably sit on my counter another day, but I'm not worried about it because once we cook them, all those flavors are going to come out. And then we're going to do the same thing with these pears, only we're going to stuff them with like goat cheese, pecans, a little bit of maple sugar. Maybe we'll do a little bourbon in those too, because that's always yummy. Right? And then, okay, I'm taking that little stem out there. Look at this beautiful dessert. I'm like so excited to eat this. You have no idea. This is my kind of food right here. All right, I'm gonna you don't have to take this little butt off, but I'm going to because some people might be like, ew, I don't like that, because it's got the little thing on the bottom. That makes two of us. Oh, Robin, I know we are like twinning here. Okay, so here we go. We got those, and then we're gonna bake these, right? Now, for these are a lot easier because all we're gonna do is cut these in half and we're gonna put them right on a baking tray. And then once we poach these, you'll see, then we'll make this stuffing and you'll see how it all goes, right? Now, this is beautiful. Now, I wanna see if I can cut these in half. I think I might be able to. I got a little piece, so that'll work. And one big piece. All right, hold on. All right, well, I got little pieces, so some of it will work. Let me see if I can cut this one more time. You just want a little bit of something to create that stem aesthetic. Do you have to do this? Absolutely not. But do you want to do it? Kind of. Because it makes it like, oh, look at the pear. It's like a real pear. Okay, now we're just going to scoop this out. And then these are going to get baked upside down. And here you can do, so the stuffing that I've chosen to do for these is a goat cheese, some pecans, and goat cheese, pecan, and a little bit, what did I say before? Pecan, a little maple sugar. Oh, it's in here. I have my notes. What am I doing? Make it easy for myself. Oh, and we're going to use some of the cranberry again. Would that be delicious? It's going to look gorgeous. Wait till you see it. You're going to freak. It's going to be so good. All right, we're almost there. Let's get this part out. This little bit of work, obviously, that feels kind of annoying. After it's done, you are gonna be like, oh, yes, so worth it. All right. There you go. Now, these are gonna go upside down in a baking tray. So let's take this. You don't need a lot of space. I'm gonna put a little piece of parchment down. Now, what do you wanna put on these? This is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put a speck of salt because these are savory, right? Then we're gonna add literally a speck of salt. Then if you want, we could do a little nutmeg because that's gonna be beautiful, right? All right, so literally, look, in my finger, that's all I have. So it's gonna go just like that. You don't need a lot. Then, if you'd like, what we could do is brush this with a little maple sugar or a little bit of maple syrup. You don't want to do too much because you don't want to lose the flavor of the actual pear. So, here's a speck of maple. Look, like we're talking about a little tablespoon. Let's get crazy with a little bourbon. Happy juice. Oh, that smells so good. And then I'm going to do a little bit of nutmeg. That's it. And now let's brush this. We'll just brush this onto our pears. Now, what this is going to do is give us a little bit of caramelization. So when you serve the pear, it's going to be all caramelized on the pear side. Now, we're going to roast these until you can just pierce a fork through them and they're nice and soft. You see? So you didn't need too much. This will be more than plenty. I just want to bite this. It smells so good. Now, do you need to put bourbon? You do not. If you don't like the alcohol in it, you can leave that out. You could do maple syrup. You could put any flavor that makes sense to you. If you don't like goat cheese, you could leave the goat cheese out. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be inspired and do what you like. Maybe you like gorgonzola with pear, and maybe you want butternut squash and gorgonzola, or maybe a ricotta cheese, or maybe no cheese at all. Now I'm just gonna give it a little bit of just a brush of what's ever left on my plate here. Now, I would put these in the Easy Bake, but that Easy Bake sometimes can be non-forgiving with temperature. So I'm gonna put these in here. Oh, you guys want to see how you gotta see this. You gotta. Where's my favorite? Look at that. That is looking yummy, beautiful. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I think I might have to, happy, joy. All right, so in there we go. I'm at like about 14 minutes, so that's gonna be a good amount of time for our, you aren't kidding, it's too fast sometimes. Have you ever tried mascarpone with fig and walnut? You know, I am not a fan of mascarpone, but that's a great combination. So many. Let me see what, I missed all of these. Let me see all of these. Oh man, over vanilla ice cream. Great. June, you got a cutting board? I'm so excited. All right, have you ever tried, okay, you aren't kidding, okay. All right, now, let me move this over. I want to not lose our stems because we're going to need them. And I want to bring over our little cooktop and let's make our vanilla sauce or vanilla poaching liquid. Now, I'm gonna put this up here just for a minute, just so we can do this piece next. Now, here's where it's sort of fun. Like you could do, the way that I see this is it's 2 to 1, right? Love figs wrapped in bacon. You know, I have a really good fig recipe and it's, I should do that with you guys. When we do appetizers, I'm gonna do it with you because it's like, it's with sausage, like a sweet Italian or a chorizo or both, with walnuts and honey and coriander. It's so good. It's so good. All right, now, next step. I'm gonna show you, so what we're looking for now is sort of a 2 to 1 poaching liquid, meaning a sweet water. So that could be, I just fell over. I'm gonna show you that because, and then I drizzle honey over the top. They are so good. I use the black mission fig, obviously, because those are, to me, the sweetest, but they're so good. All right, now, what I wanna show you is a couple of things. The first thing is, you know, some people, they'll use, in order to get the vanilla syrup, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do water and, yeah, they are the best. Water and, oh wait, is that what's going on? I got a dog crying. Again? So what we're going to do is, I think I have enough maple sugar. I do. We're going to do about a cup of maple sugar to 2 cups of water. To that, we're going to add vanilla and 2 cups of water. Now, if you wanted to use a sweeter liquid, like you could use apple cider, you could use, what else? I don't know. A sweet wine. I don't want the color of the wine, so I'm not looking. You gotta go. Come on, baby. I know. You need some love, but I gotta cook. So for this, though, I'm gonna add just about 2 cups of water, and then we're gonna mix this. And we're gonna wait until the sugar melts. A ruby port, yes, but I don't want that redness on the, for me, I don't like the color that the wine sets on here. I guess if I was gonna do it, maybe I would do like a sweet rosé to create the sweet poaching liquid. I would do that, but I'm gonna add vanilla to this also. Now, if you have vanilla bean, this would be the time to add your vanilla bean. I don't have vanilla bean because I keep leaving it at work and forgetting to take it home. I gotta buy some vanilla bean for here. But we're gonna let this poaching liquid, we're gonna just let all that maple syrup kind of set in. I think we might have some dessert wine. Do I? I don't know. We don't really drink it here. Maybe a sweet champagne. You could use, let me see, I might have one over here. I have a sangria, an orangello. That might be fun. Orangello with maple. How about that? We could use that. But you see, you could do anything, but you want everything to be sweet. You want like a sweet liquid for this, because we're gonna do. Oh yeah, this is great. Let's do this. We're gonna put in about a half a cup of the orangello. Is that a half? Can't tell. Yeah, it's about a half. And put it in the center so it doesn't create a flame. Ah, so this is orangello with, and the alcohol will blend off. So we're gonna let this, oh my God. Can you smell that? I'm giving you the whiff. Can you get it? OMG, perfect. So I just put a little orangello in there with the water and the maple sugar. I mean, doesn't get better than that. So beautiful. All right, it's a Grand Marnier fan too because it's fruity. Oh yeah. What did you say you could use if not a goat cheese fan? You could use any type of soft cheese, a ricotta cheese. You could use goat, gorgonzola. I mean, you could even use a brie, warm that brie, and melt it in. So now, what I want to do is I want to get a light simmer going. So any of those cheeses will work. Look at how pretty. I'm so excited. So excited. So now this is gonna just take a minute. That's delicious. I can taste the hint of orange in there. So now if you see it, if you see what's going on, you're getting a little bit of a simmer here, but I want the liquid to be completely simmering. Gifter level 12. You sent star goggles. Thank you. Thank you, Neil. You can bake a brie in no time at all. That is true. So now, let's get that to simmer. The sugar looks like we've got it good here. Thanks for the follow. All right. Looks like we got a nice, all the sugar seems to be melted. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Sugar's melted. And now we're going to create a little simmer. You see that? Yeah, so if you guys are interested, you can go shopping in the stand store. You'll find you'll find our recipe vault. Do you ever use star anise? I do. That might be really nice in here. But I don't have any here. Oh my God. I'm going to faint. It smells so good. All right, so now we're ready. So let's add our pears. Now remember, we don't want this to get out of control. We want to go slow. We want a nice light simmer. So we're going to take it nice and slow and add our pears. Now they're not going to reach all the liquid, but that's okay because we'll turn them a little bit. See how they're already browning? So this is not, I knew it, fainting. I mean, honestly, it smells unbelievable. Now see, what I do is, because the ingredients I'm using are so expensive, and really if you're actually poaching, you should really, submerge the pears. And I could probably use a deep pot and sort of stand them up. But since I'm not doing any of that, I'm going to show you my cheap way. And all I'm going to do is stand here while I'm chatting with you guys and use sort of a ladle and sort of kind of move this around. And then once they start to really poach, I will flip them over to get their butt sides, their outsides going. So if I thought better, but now see, this way you can see what's going on too. A turkey baster, yeah. I love this ladle. You see how it's sort of like it's not a deep ladle. I love when I'm doing like gravies or things like this because it just goes right into the pot. But look at that. These are beautiful. Now, once we get these going, and I forgot, bummer, I forgot to sort of slice them a little bit. I'm going to show you something when I'm done here. CK, thank you for my popular. I want to be popular. Look how pretty these are. They're going to be so beautiful. Now, we are 3 minutes away from our other dish. I am your spirit sister. There's no question. We got a few in this group, and some we probably even haven't met yet, Robin. But look how pretty this is. I mean, now I'm going to tell you something. If you want, you could strain this liquid through cheesecloth to get the boxes in front of my face. All right, let me get rid of that box. Nobody uses that box anyway. It just comes on the screen now. Okay, so there you go. Now, what I was going to say about this is you can strain this liquid with cheesecloth, and then you have a pear, orange, maple sugar syrup. And you can keep it in your fridge and use it for coffee or to poach pears. But I would strain it because you don't want the pieces of pear that are going to fall off of this to get like moldy or weird. Yeah. You know, there's something to be said about using real ingredients and doing something like this. Like instead of using a white domino, yucky crap sugar, you use a maple sugar. It's just so much richer and more beautiful and more flavorful. It's an orange maple, orangello maple something. Queen Bee, it's been a minute. I'm doing great. How can I be doing bad when I'm making poached pears in an orangello maple yummy poaching liquid? I mean, it just doesn't get better than that. Now, we're going to let those kind of move around. I'm going to just kind of see where we're at. We got time. We got plenty of time. Now, if we want to, we could put a cover on this. I think my cover's in the hold on. Okay, here I come, that cover. Let's put the cover on so we don't lose the moisture. Nice. Now, we have so much going on, Queen Bee. We got our cookbook. We got merch now. We got t-shirts. We got cutting boards, cookbooks. We're so busy. Whoopee. All right. All right, we got 24 seconds on this clock. We're going to look at our pears, and we're going to look at our, I'm going to slide all this stuff over. Now for next week, when I start doing, you saw the aprons? I know they're so beautiful. And that's all certified organic. You know, we have to stick with the theme. All right, here we go. Let's investigate. Are you guys ready? So excited. Let me see these beautiful pears. Our pears are getting there. They're not quite there, so they're going to take some time. But look at this. I want to show you. So this is our bread pudding. You poach for 20, 25 minutes? Yeah, about that. I'm just going to sit here and smell this. Okay, this is cranberry chocolate chip challah bread pudding with some bourbon, all certified organic. How much more time do we need? Well, see, I want you to see how this side is all puffed? This side is not yet, like in the middle isn't puffed enough. So I'm thinking about another 8 to 10 minutes, okay? So we're gonna put this back in, and our pears are still moving. So now what I'd like to do is sort of get our, I want to get our, let's just check this. See, now this is good because I'm keeping the steam in. Oh, this is nice. So I can see the actual pears are doing really well. So we're gonna turn these over, Robin, in about 6 minutes so that we get the round side. In the meantime, let's move this. And then we have one more recipe. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but if we don't, I have a coconut custard in here. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. All right. If we don't get to it, we'll finish tomorrow night. And maybe I'll add another couple of recipes on. Because, you know, listen, everybody makes pie. Everybody is always into the pie. I'm into pie too. I love cherry pie. It's my favorite. But I thought it would be fun to have these desserts that, you know, you normally, you don't always see them at a Thanksgiving table. Yeah, isn't it fun, Christina? I love it too. All right, so now I want to show you how we're going to work with the puff dough. Now, I'm lucky because I have this beautiful stainless steel. Hey, Shauna. Crystal Dreams. Wow, I keep missing these beautiful gifts. Thank you so much. All right. Now, this is getting a little cray-cray, so I'm going to just bring this down just a little bit. I'm going to bring it down to 180 degrees. I want to slow it down. I can hear the boil. It's very rapid, and you don't want that because what will happen is it will break the pear, and we don't want to break the pear. So we want to slow it down and just get a nice simmer going. I'm going to move these out of the middle because it seems like the middle is the hottest part of this pan. There we go. Now, let's get a little bit of flour. We're going to do that. We're going to work with... This is what we're going to work with first. I want to work with the gluten-free first so then I can try it. I don't know if this is ready yet. It doesn't feel ready. It feels too cold, but I'm going to try. This Char's gluten-free. It's not the best. I usually like to work with a warm counter because it makes it softer. Yeah, it's not ready yet. So we're going to wait. It's going to break apart. But once this is really soft, it's a little easier to press together. So we're going to just keep that over here for a minute. And let's try. Oh, yeah, this is ready. Let's try. Now, this is called Dufour puff dough. It is very good. I have seen this in the grocery stores. I don't always see it in the grocery stores, but I have seen it. Now, we're going to do sort of like a little section, sort of like this, right? You don't need a lot, and it's kind of rich. But I'm going to cut it like this. Now, some people might roll this, but I don't want to roll it, and I'm going to show you why when we do it. So we're going to have it like this, and we're going to put the pear right in the center. It's going to be gorgeous. Then we're going to cut along. We're going to score it very lightly. Just when you score puff dough like this, I'm going to show you something. When you make a slit just like that, you see that tiny little slit I just made? When you do that, it creates magic. And you'll see when we do it. What will happen is we're going to weigh the pear down. We're going to go along the sides and just score it a little. We're not going to go through it. And then when it puffs, the rest of the dough is going to sort of puff a little bit over it. And it will look like the pear is nesting in the dough. And then people will pick this whole thing up and just have a taste sensation. I don't know how else to put it. It's just so good. So it's beautiful like this. So we're just going to make, how many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're going to make 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, I've got 8 pieces. So we'll do 4 on here, maybe 4 or 5, and then I'll do some on the puff dough when it's ready. Well, maybe we'll do 6. All right. So I'm just cutting this and getting it ready. And what we're going to do, we're going to move these out a little bit because I'm going to show you, and these are a little bit too big for me. You'll see when we put the dough on. We don't want too much of this, but I mean, this is a beautiful way to serve a pear like this. If you're having like a beautiful holiday tea or you're having a very beautiful dinner, this really makes a gorgeous presentation. You're gonna see. All right. So these are ready right now. Now, if you like, at this point, you could spread a tiny bit of maple sugar or brown sugar or regular sugar. So when the pear sits on it, it's done. And then we're going to do a little bit of an egg wash around it so you get that browning on the dough, the pastry. And I'm making it look very simple because it is, but you could see how you couldn't really do this. Hi, Irene, thank you. You couldn't really do this Thanksgiving Day, but you could make these. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit lower now because it's just, I don't want that rapid boil. But you see how the liquid's not dissipating? That's what you're looking for. Look how pretty. I mean, hey, Irene. Okay, now, I'm gonna flip these over, I think. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they're getting there. They're beautiful. Oh, it's like there's some that are actually, yeah, there's 2 in here that are done. Remember, they were really pretty well ripe. I'm gonna pull those out very carefully because I don't want them to fall apart. And I'm gonna pull them out with a slotted spoon. My grandma's slotted spoon. All right, yeah, this is one. Just gonna take it nice and easy because he's really done. And I don't want him to get all mushy and just break apart. So these guys are finished. You went off, oh, your alarm went off 6 minutes ago? Okay. Hold, please. Let me turn this over. I'm gonna turn these over now and sort of bring the boil back up a little bit. And we're gonna just cook on this side. Hello, Jackson. How are you, buddy? That's my big boy. All right. Now what I'm gonna do here is sort of fill our pears, sort of, with some of the poaching liquid. Hello, hi, Thor. All right, look how pretty that is. Can you guys see that? I'm so excited. All right, now I'm gonna bring this up just a little, back to 180. We're gonna get it back to a simmer. And these guys are gonna be done probably, how long have they been on now? Yes, yep, now it's ready. I'm gonna show you how beautiful it is. Am I? Yes, yes I am. Look at that. You see how that's all puffed up? I think the center is still not quite there. Maybe another 8 minutes. My 8-minute alarm just went off too. Okay, so I'm thinking a little bit more just to get that center. You see how the center's not popped yet? Can you guys see that? So we want to get that center pop. That way we know all the egg is cooked through. But look at how gorgeous this is. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna have to eat this tonight. I don't know if I can eat that gluten. All right, now I just want to check our pears. Oh, our pears are ready. Yes, they're going to be ready probably the same time now. They're very, very close. Everything's close. I'm thinking another 6, 7 minutes, Robin. Give it about 4. Yeah, all right. That's fine. We'll check it again in 4. All right, I'm going to bring these up. Now, you see this sugar on here? I'm just going to kind of press it in. Do you have to do that? Not really, but I want to just make sure it's all pressed in. I don't want it to float away. Now, this is what we're going to do next. I can show you 2 because we have 2 ready. Now, let me see if I can fit this over here. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can get these set on here. I love this little cooktop. I just love it. Oh, that's cheating so good. What's cheating? Now, I'm going to dry these a little. I want to put them on a little piece of paper towel just because I don't want to, it's going to sit a little bit longer. Hold on. I'm just going to, there we go. Now, what I like to do, this guy's, he's really cooked. I got mine and I don't know how to use it. What did you get? Oh, you got this? Norma, at the end, if you're still here, I will show you how to use it. I will explain it to you. Now, I'm just going to give this a little bit of a score. Why am I doing that? Because when we bake it later, you're going to see the edges are going to become a little bit browned and you'll see it. I'm not doing all of them. I'm going to give you all different ways that I actually do this. All right. Now I'm going to take this little guy and we're going to place him on the thing. Now you see how much puff dough we have? We're going to cut this a little bit smaller because you really don't need this much and it'll just be too much. I'm going to put this beautiful, I just want to eat this pear, I have to tell you. All right. Now, I'm going to cut this just a little bit. Not important, but you'll see, like I'll leave this one packed, because I'll leave this one like this, the way that I made it, just because if I want you to see the difference when it comes out. Now, I want to get a couple of those little stems we were messing with before, and these are baby pears, so look, I'm just going to put my little twig. Look how cute. Doesn't that just, we could braid it. Yeah. All right. Now, a couple of ways you can do this. Now, what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to lightly score this, but I'm not going all the way to the bottom. I'm just creating a knife cut because what this is going to do is allow the dough around the pear to pop. All right. Do you have to do it? No, but it really makes the presentation even better. Let me give it a little. Now it looks like it's going to be nothing, but it's so much. Now, the next thing I do is I'll take some flour. I mean, this is when you start to get fancy and you can do it. You know, when you start to like want to be creative and you have some time, you could probably make these, what do you think, Robin? Maybe 3 days ahead. Now, what I'm doing is I'm adding a little flour on my fork. Nobody likes soggy dough, no. And I'm going to do this, look. I'm just going to go around and just create. And what's so amazing about puff dough is it can do so many wonderful things. It's just a magical, I should show you guys how to actually make it from scratch. It's just when you just laminate the dough and you're folding it over and over and rolling it and folding it and rolling it and folding it. And puff dough is so you have this look, right? Now, if you want like what Robin was talking about, we could just make like a little braid and sort of wrap it around the whole pear. Timer, okay, gotcha. Look, so I'm just gonna kind of do this and sort of braid this all the way around. I mean, I really could have just done this not on the pear. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, here. What? All right, hold on. I'm doing it backwards, so my brain isn't working. Hold on. So let's go back this way. There we go. I don't know why I can't braid anything at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What am I, crazy? All right, hold on. You know, it's hard to make this dough soggy though, honestly. It's very forgiving, I think. Don't you think, Robin? It's very forgiving to work with. It does a lot of fun, beautiful things. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I got it. It took me a minute. Okay, so now let me look at this. Oh my gosh, I think these are ready. Yes. You really want them to be nice and soft so a knife pokes through. Yeah, I think we got about another, I'm thinking another 4 minutes on those. And yep, we are close. I want 3 more minutes there. So these are beautiful, you see? And they're gonna come out all different. And they're like little pear pictures. And then we're gonna just make a little egg wash. A little egg yolk mixed. Yeah, I just checked, Robin. It's not really ready. I mean, it's ready because I can warm it easily, but it's so freaking beautiful. I mean, this house just smells out of control. Look at that. Look at that. It's to unalive for. I mean, now if I really want to check it. Oh yeah, it's dry. I mean, it's a tiny bit sticky, but not really. And it will warm on the reheat, but look at that. That's beautiful. So in here is challah bread, chocolate chip, a little bit of fresh cranberry. Everything in here is organic. I did a little bourbon, egg, and some nutmeg and cinnamon. It's beautiful. All right, so let's put this guy over here. And then we're gonna check out our beautiful pears. I think those might be ready. Look. Yes. 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 They're a little, I mean, just a little hard, but they're beautiful. Now let's turn them over and see what we got. There's a little caramelized edge to that. You see that? Look at that. Now you watch what we're gonna do. You guys are gonna lose your minds when you see what we're gonna do next with these. These are so pretty. You could make these, look how beautiful. Now you could make these as, hold on. You could make these as, you know, an appetizer instead of a salad, because we're not finished now. These are gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna put these over here, and now we're gonna make the filling for the pears as soon as this comes off the fire. Oh, did I just shut the oven off? Hold on. I'm turning the oven back on. Okay, let me move this pot because I don't need it. Oh, please. Okay. All right. Look at this. I'm so excited. They're so pretty. All right, so let's finish this up. I'm going to shut this bad boy off. And we're going to get these on our plate, and we're going to put them right in the oven. So I'm going to roll up this puff dough, unless we use it. So I'll put it on the side for a minute. And then I'm going to get these on our pan. so we can work just on here. I'm like a get this shit done kind of girl. Like, I don't mess around. I don't have to, I'm not into the perfection. I love the beauty of these being rustic. I don't need perfection. I need flavor to be excellent. And these are going to be so beautiful to the eye that you're going to be like, OMG, I can't even take it. So these are going to be too big on this tray. We're going to have to move a couple, but we can do that. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Oh yeah, these are going to be easy to move. Perfect. Are you guys having fun? Oh, wait till you see them, Copper. Wait till you see what we do. We didn't even finish yet. How are we doing? Are you guys having a good time yet? Are you loving this? Because I am. This is my favorite. Pears are my favorite. All right, so now I'm going to just put this on here. 1. Come on, baby. 2. You can't be afraid to work with puff dough either, because if you get afraid, then it starts to get all fakakta and you freak out. And you can't freak out. You just got to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ooh, this guy's a little, we're just leave him right where he is because he does not want to move. All right, so you see how we're ready? Now, before I go any further, I just want to crack my egg, like 2 or 3 eggs, get a nice egg wash going, because I want to get these right in the oven as soon as I finish them. But you see, if you were to get this dough, these, to buy these, you know, to buy them in a bakery made, you're probably going to spend a lot of money. But to make them, it's not as, you know, it's definitely not as expensive. It's time consuming, but I feel like this is wonderful time, you know? So look at that egg. Is that crazy color? Takes the, yeah, I'm not into that. They're crazy. I'm good. Oops, my little, I love the rustic, and mine are going to taste better than theirs. I don't know about that, but you know what I mean? Like, I want to be, even though I'm a professional chef, I want to be a home cook too. I don't want people coming to my house, and then it's hard enough getting an invite to dinner. You know? Do I make tiramisu? I can make tiramisu, but I have not in a very, very long time. But we could make it one day. We'll probably do cannoli and stuff for the holiday. I'll teach you that. Cannoli filling. All right, look, you see? And remember, we sprinkled a little bit of maple sugar on this, and we can do it again so it comes through. All right, now let's get these bad boys on our plate. Look at how pretty. These are so beautiful. And we have our little stem on there. And we have some extra stems to put them back. Look how gorgeous. I mean, those are freaking beautiful. I want to eat one right now, but I'm going to have to wait for my gluten-free puff dough. All right, now we're going to put this bad boy on here. Look at his little, look. I'm so excited. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? All right. Now they're on here. Now I'm going to do a little bit of cosmetics here because I wanted to show you how much dough was going to be left around it. I don't like that much dough on here, so we're going to remove some of that because you want to taste the pear and you want it to be a beautiful sort of gorgeous pastry, and you just want that to look beautiful. Now, again, I'm going to just kind of score this pear because once you hit it with the once you hit this with vanilla ice cream, or when it goes in the oven and you see the score come out, it's so pretty. Thank you for my heart bubble. Oh yeah, it's going to come out gorgeous. Now remember, we're going to just score all the way around. We're not cutting all the way through because we don't want the pear to be left on the paper. We just want it to pop up. And if you want, this one we can roll in a little bit. And it's very interesting to watch puff dough because you think, oh my God, it doesn't look good. And then when you get it and it bakes out, you're like, oh my God, it's so pretty. Like this looks like, ew, what is that gonna be? And then it's like, whoosh, this beautiful puff of dough. All right, hello, baby. I know you're not getting held right now. I know it smells so good in here. Now remember, I'm just kind of making the edges a little bit less. And now I'm going to just prick this one with a fork. I'm just putting a little flour on my fork just to create a little bit of pastry looking love. I'm telling you, if you serve these, your family will be like, what just happened? Donna, welcome to our fan. All right, I'm just sticking our little, and you definitely want to make sure you have, your little nub of a pear thing, because it's a pear stem, because it really sets the stage. All right. Now, let me where did I put? Oh, here it is. This is my egg wash. So we're gonna just egg wash these so it comes out really golden brown. And then while we're waiting for these to come out, we're gonna make our stuffing. How are we doing? Are we getting to 200,000 likes? Can we hit it? Are we gonna hit it? I think we can hit it. Then we're gonna just sprinkle this one more time. I'm gonna show you again how much dough is here. You don't need this much, but you need this much. You know what I'm saying? But this just bakes right in and it caramelizes and it's just stunning. They're so pretty. Okay. I'm just making sure I get that yolk all the way around. Otherwise it will leave a little line and you don't want that line. All right. I wish you guys were here because we could make some. I know the egg is crazy, right? I know it's these are the soy-free ones, so it's crazy. And again, I'm just kind of creating some beautiful design that's going to look gorgeous. Now, like Robin was saying, her French chefs that she worked with would be like, it would have to be exact every piece. I can't, I'm not good at cooking like that. I can't do it. I'm so bad at that. I know, right? Cheryl, they're so pretty. And look, I mean, it seems like it's hard to do, but it really, I mean, you could do it. I know you guys can do this easy. And it's really a beautiful dessert, It's not like you're eating something terrible. And if you get good puff dough that's really just made with flour and vinegar and butter and, something good, don't buy the crappy stuff. Then at least you're eating real ingredients. They do look elegant, don't they? Now I'm going to give it a little bit more sprinkle of our maple sugar, just a little, because I want it to caramelize a little bit around it. And it's just going to look so pretty. And it just sweetens the dough, because this dough is not sweet, it's savory. All right, there you go. These are ready to go in the oven. Are you so excited? Because I am. I know, they look so pretty. All right. 1 and 2. So I'm going to wait because my dough is going to take a little time. But that's okay, because now what we're going to do, we're going to put this over here. Wait a minute. Hold, please. All right. Give me a minute. Let me see if we can just organize just a little bit, because if it becomes too messy, I get very confused. It's hard to work in a mess. All right. But you guys got the 4-1-1, right? You see how easy that was? I mean, it is time consuming, but not crazy. Yeah, we're going to make a little filling for the stuffed ones, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. I just want to clean up just a little bit. All right. Is it cold there? Yes, this morning it was 28 on my way to work, and right now it's 35 degrees. I was checking my outside thermometer. It's 35 degrees. All right, so what do we got? It's 9 o'clock. We're gonna make it. We did it. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna make the coconut custard with you guys instead of our Q&A. Like, we'll do a little Q&A after, but we'll bake, and that will be an open class. So if you're here and you want to learn, you have a lot of questions for me, the chat won't be shut off, because this is sub only tonight. Okay, now I'm going to take these 2 little pears that are left, because I want to be able to eat this yumminess, and I'm going to just leave them in here till my puff dough is ready, and then I'm going to make these. All right, so we'll leave these here. Then I'm going to take this. I don't think I have, do I have? I don't think I have, what do you call it? I don't have cheesecloth here. I might, but I'm going to just put this in my mason jar for now. And I forgot to I need to find someone that ships. I'm just going to pour this, because I want to keep this syrup. This is like a pear orangello maple syrup. Somewhere that ships. For what? Thank you for the follow. They ship. I'm in cornfields of Illinois that doesn't have anything close. What are you looking to ship? What do you want to ship? 400 more? Oh yeah, join our community. Wait, I'm missing what you guys are saying, and I missed it. All right, well, I missed it. I'm sorry. What are you looking to ship? It's going to 28. Oh yeah. Oh really? Carrie, no local farm stands. What are you looking for? Oh, organic produce. There's actually some good produce companies. If you look for like produce company, like go online and look for like organic produce. That you can ship. There are some companies that do that, but sometimes it's like growers that ship like specific items. You know what I mean? All right, quick commercial break. I got 300 people watching us tonight. We just finished a couple of Thanksgiving desserts. We made tonight a beautiful, this is a beautiful bread pudding with organic challah bread, fresh cranberries, chocolate chips. I made a half and half with eggs and nutmeg and cinnamon and a pinch of salt and a little booze in here. There's bourbon. So if you want the recipes, these recipes are going to be in our community along with our Thanksgiving survival guide, and which is like $10. You can download that. It's $5 a month to get in our community. And I would say there's probably close to 500 recipes in there now, plus all of our kitchen pharmacy classes. So if you're coming here or you're popping in for the first time, I'm Chef Liz, and I've been cooking organic whole foods for the past 40 years. And I work in a little health food store in Ridgefield, Connecticut for 21 years. And I really like to inspire, empower people to eat clean, organic, whole foods. When you eat nourishing foods, you can eat things like this, and they're beautiful and delicious, and they're not going to cause all the drama that you get from eating garbage and crappy food. So join us on YT. That's where all my replays are. I think there's over 1,000 YouTube videos on there. We have the Book of Face. Everything is the organic food movement. I'm on X. I just got on X. I'm on Rumble. Just got on Rumble. I'm on all kinds of social media. We're on Insta. I need more people on Insta. So if you want, jump over there and follow us. Everything's the organic food movement. And then we have a stand store. It has everything you need. You can join cooking classes. You can join and download all of my ebooks, my cookbook. I have a soup cookbook out. I will sign it for you if you order it. We have it in hardcover and soft. We have merch. You can buy t-shirts, cups, everything. We have a cutting board. We are full swing, full gear. I want to create a bubble. We have a very big bubble right now. Oh yes, our very own Cheryl that you see talking in the chats tonight, she named the book. We had a contest early on when I first got on here, and her name named it. And my friend from Jag Studios, Jacqueline Greenberg, she did all of my photography for my book right here in my house. So this book means a lot to me. There's a couple of good stories in here. You can learn all your stocks. And if you love good comfort food soups, this is the book. It's wonderful. So you can order it on the stand store. And if you have a diagnosis or you're going through something and you need some help, it did. I'm so happy. And you need some help creating recipes for yourself, you can book a one-on-one call. You can join the Thank You Neo. You can join, what else? The community, $5 a month with recipes. I mean, we are everywhere, and I just want to create a bubble so you don't have to worry, that you have a place to come to learn how to eat clean, and you can have some fun with all this yummy food. Meal plans, correct. And then if you want to do all of that, you can get an all access pass. We have 6 months and a year, or actually it's really 13 months now, because you get this, you're automatically in, and then it goes right through to the end of December. So there's a 6 month, and then there's payment plan. I mean, there's something for everybody. So just go jump in there and check it all out, and you will be pleasantly surprised. All right. Now, we have our beautiful, hold on, I gotta get my plate, my presentation plate that you know I love, that every class I have to climb for, every single one, but it's okay. All right, we are gonna take our beautiful pears. Look. These are gorgeous. They're warm. Now, if you were doing a Thanksgiving, these are a little bit easier to do. Consider doing an all access monthly. Oh, you mean like, I mean, we could think about that. Listen, Cheryl, I am all in for whatever helps people stay connected. That to me is the most important thing. I want everybody to have a place where you can connect and, you know, you always have support trying to figure out how to, you know, eat clean, eat healthy, know the latest information. I mean, I know this industry. I know most purveyors. I know most of the players. I've been doing it a very long time, and I share my information and I leave it for you guys. So I'm here for you. All right, you see? Can you guys see this? Is it in your space? All right. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a little bit of stuffing. And we're gonna stuff these pears sort of savory and a little bit of sweet. And we're gonna start with, a little butter. Okay, good. We're gonna start with a little bit of butter. It's unsalted. Now, what's nice about this pan, Nora, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna show you. When you turn this on, there's all different kinds of settings, but when you turn, oh, I unplugged it. Hello. When you turn this on, there's all different settings. So I should put this up for you guys, so if you want to get it, you can get it. But when you turn this bad boy on, I think it's in my somewhere. Okay, so when you turn it on, come on. Oh, did I blow a fuse? Hold on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hold on, let me get a plug. I think my fuse blew. Hold on. These do have a lot of amp. I guess it draws on the amp. And it happens sometimes, like if I've been using it for a while and I have a lot of things plugged in, sometimes that it will happen. Oh, I'm so ridiculous. That's actually not what happened. I was plugging in the wrong thing. There we go. All right. So when you turn that on, you'll see that light flashing. You see how that light flashes, and you're gonna hit it, and it automatically goes up to 350 Fahrenheit. Now that gets very hot very quickly. So I like to turn that down a little bit. Usually I'll start somewhere around 180, sometimes 260, somewhere in there, but you can drop back down. And then it will show you, there's all different ones, right? Like right now, this is slow cook at 180. And then each one of these is hot pot, one is soup. There's a steam, a stir fry, a boil, and a sear. So you can see all the different temperatures. Now you gotta be careful because if you lock it, it stays locked and that takes a little time to figure out the buttons. This is a timer, which I don't use because I get all, I don't know, my brain doesn't connect with that timer. It makes me all messed up. So, but that's all you really need to know. And this is ready to go. It's hot. So it heats really quickly. Does that help at all, Norma? That's what you do. Oh, what, did you turn the timer on or you locked it? It takes a little getting used to, and I would start with water. 255 strong. I love that. You locked it? Okay. Were you able to unlock it? I forget how you unlock it. I think what I do is I unplug it. When I mess up, I just unplug it. When I'm finished cooking, I'll try and lock it and show you how to unlock it, how I do it. But you see how slow the butter is melting right now? That's kind of what you want in the beginning. And as you get used to it, you can turn up the heat. Turn it up to 11. All right, so now I have it at 260. Now it's gonna go fast. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my cranberries in here because we want them to pop. You're welcome. All right, I want them to start popping a little bit. So we're adding cranberries. Now remember, I've only got 6 pairs, so you don't need a lot of food in here, right? Then we're gonna add, I'm gonna break these up or chop them up. They should just break up pretty easy. So I don't want them too small, but I don't want them big. So because I'm being lazy and I don't feel like chopping, I'm just gonna do this. See, I'm just breaking it up. Ouch. You see, 260 for me, it's too high. So I'm going back to, I'm going back down to 180. You see how that's popping? Now, but chef, we're foodies. What do you mean? What am I saying wrong? Don't do it like this. Chop it. But chef. I'm just breaking them up. Oh, it's all good? All right. No, I didn't know what you meant. I want to laugh too. I'm not taking anything you say personally or that it was like a bad thing. All right, see? I'm just chopping them. Oh, because I'm saying I'm lazy, but we're foodies? Yeah, I know. Tired. You know, I've been up since 4:45 in the kitchen cooking and talking to people about Thanksgiving dinner. It's crazy. This time of year is crazy. I wish I could put a GoPro. I wish I could like hang a GoPro out here and you guys just watch me all day because you'd lose your minds. You would get tired. These are looking so pretty. All right. See, it's too slow. Here we go. Come on, ma'am. I can't see what that says. Hold on. Menu mode. Okay, stir fry. There we go. Yes, look. We're in the same boat there. Right? I bet you did. So I want to keep this on here because they are going to become projectiles. So I'm just sort of waiting. Now, here's the next thing we're going to do. We're going to add, because right now I only have a little butter in there, but what we're going to do is add a little maple sugar to this. And we're just gonna let that cook down. Now at this point, the cranberries are, you see how fast they're nice and cooked? So I'm gonna pop them so they don't continue to pop and become projectiles. Take an eyeball out or something. But look at that. Now, we're gonna let this cool down a little, and the next thing you saw it coming? Look. I mean, I can smell the butter and this would probably be good with brown butter. Oh no, not my chef. Look. Now remember, you're not using a lot of this because it's going to be really rich but delicious because you got the butter. You could make this with brown butter. Not going to lie, that would have been delicious. I'm going to leave that on just so nothing comes flying at us. And then these are looking so pretty. Now, I'm going to get out my goat cheese. If you don't like goat cheese, you can use feta. You can leave out all the cheese. You don't even have to put it in. You could make a little, you could actually do a little cream cheese and goat. Let's do that. Oh my God, that sounds delicious. How about a little cream cheese and goat cheese? Okay. Now, we don't need all of this because it's not, you're not making, it's not a lot because it's so rich and you really want to enjoy the pear and the flavor of the pear. So we're talking just enough to sort of crumble it in with that mix. And if I was serving this, I'm going to have to find pears now. I know. Try and get them organic because the flavor is just so much better. If you can get somewhere that has organic pears, it just makes all the difference. Now, I think I might put this in I forgot to take this out because I wasn't really thinking cream cheese, but look, I'm just going to kind of smash that up a little bit. Look how nice. It would be good if I closed my refrigerator. I'm going to have to find some pears. I love that you guys are all here tonight. All right, so look, I'm sort of mixing this in, and honestly, I think, well, actually, I don't even have to. I can just put that hot cranberry in, and that will warm this up. But ideally, this should have sat out for like an hour or two, or when I first started the class tonight, because then when it's night, whenever you have soft cream cheese, it's so much easier to work with, obviously, but we'll get there. Because we're foodies and we can do it. Okay, so now I kind of have them blended a little bit. Oh my God, this is going to be so delicious. So now what I'm going to do next is add this nice hot, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm not going to put this in here because I think that's too hot. And it's going to really sort of melt the goat cheese. And I don't want to melt the goat cheese. I want to taste the goat cheese. So what I'm going to do is spoon this in a little at a time and create that mix. All right, hold on. Let me take this. I want to move this hot plate off of here so we can get busy. I know that our pears are going to be out of the oven. Robin, did you actually set a timer by any chance? I think I've got about maybe 4 minutes to go on these. Oh my God, they smell unbelievable. I have to look this week. Yeah, you should be able to find them. I mean, we're getting down to the end of the season, sort of, but you should be able to find them. All right, now, I'm going to add a little of this at a time because I want to warm the the cream cheese, but I don't want to melt. The other really easy way to do this, honestly, is with a glove. I'll have to look to see, but nobody if you need for. I believe I saw the crimsons at Trader Joe's as well. You might have. I mean, they're great. Ooh, it's nice and hot. Okay, that's going to make it work. Look at that. That's what we're looking for. You see that? We hit 100,000. We're gonna go farther now. All right, my loves, look at this. This is what we're looking for. Cranberry, cream cheese, maple sugar, a little goat. That'll do it. Let's finish adding this, some butter. But remember, these ingredients, actually every ingredient in this dish is certified organic. Now, would I eat this way every day? No way. But holiday cooking, to be able to serve something like this and feel like, okay, yes, it's a little decadent. Yes, it's over the top. But honestly, I would rather eat this than a ho-ho or a devil dog or, I don't know, Sara Lee's or something. You know what I mean? Like, I want to eat this. Now remember, it's not a lot. You're not making so much that you're like, what? How much do I, this is just like a nice, and honestly, this could be a wonderful sort of fall salad too. Like instead of doing a green salad on your plate, you could kind of do this. It's so good. Janet, we're going to have so much fun when you guys get here. I'm so excited. Look. Now, if I had a mint leaf, I would finish it with mint. If I had, I'm sorry, but I have to try this. Sorry, not sorry. I know. Oh my God. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Let me just wash my fingers. Now, okay. Cherry glaze. Look how pretty. Can you guys see that? On toast in the morning, I know there's plenty of this left. You see how you don't really need a lot? You don't really need a lot. And then look, you have your beautiful bread pudding. I want to make a vanilla sauce for this, so I don't know if I have time. I really don't have enough time. I have to be up for work at 4:30. And I promised myself that I would get in bed at, like 10. So I want to be careful. But we're going to finish part 2 tomorrow night. A little goes a long way. It's very rich, so you want to be careful. Do we want a cherry glaze on here? Sprinkle it with flax? No way. I'm not doing flax on this. What about a little cherry? Is that too many flavors? How about on one? A little cherry glaze. I know, I hear you. I'm going. That's it. Yes, you could put these in the fridge. Oh my God. All right, now I want to show you something that really is quite beautiful. I want you to see something. Hold on. I want to present these to you in a way that you can see it and really see the color and the design. I'm gonna put them on our cutting board here. Hold on, I'm just cleaning off our cutting board. You see how you don't really need so much? You could do a balsamic, sure. Absolutely. See, for me, I think I wanted you to see how all of that puff dough, you don't need so much, right? Yeah, balsamic reduction would be gorgeous. You see how this has so much, and you kind of like and look how nice it just, you can pick it up and just chomp it. But what I want you to see, and look, it's not soggy on the bottom. Look at that. But what I want you to see with this is you don't need this much. So let me show you some that we cut them down. Look. This is the one that we've made the braid around. Look how pretty. And can you see the cuts? Can you see the cuts in that pear? They're so freaking pretty. This one has it even better. Look. And then I'm gonna cool these a little bit, and I wanna show you what they look like when you finish them with powdered sugar. Yeah, this looks better, right? Yeah, because this is overpowering, and it's such a beautiful little dessert that if you're gonna make these, you wanna make it a little bit more like a picture frame rather than the puff dough take all over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted you to see the difference. A little cherry glaze on these too. I'm all in. I am all in. But look, isn't that beautiful? Now, see, I personally like the texture. I want you guys to see this too. I personally like the texture. Can you see the cross cuts? And the other one in the back doesn't have it. I personally love those cuts in the pear. Oh, open face is the way to go. Yes, now wait till you see how they look with powdered sugar. But see, you kind of lose the love of the pear when you have too much puff dough. Although puff dough is not a bad thing, I will say. But aren't these beautiful? Look how pretty they are. Now, you could make these on, like say, what's today? What's today? Is today, oh, today's Monday? I mean, you could probably make these today before Thanksgiving and serve them on Thanksgiving. Maybe not cook them the whole way. I wouldn't freeze them because the pears might get a little too watery. But look at these pears 2 different ways. Look, you could even do this and let people choose what they want. Right? Especially if you have gluten-free people like myself that can't partake. You see? Something like get the organic food movement cutting board and serve your pears like this. Thank you, Cheryl. You know, I have a few things that I love to do, but I you know, I'm not fancy and I don't know the science, you know? But look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. And then you have your beautiful bread pudding. It's so nice to do desserts like this. Very different. You know, we're always doing pie. But isn't that gorgeous? Freaking love it. It's so fancy. But you know, and then what I would do with this is I'm gonna get powdered sugar right now. What I would I didn't do the vanilla sauce, but tomorrow we'll make the vanilla sauce. I'll show you how I make that. Look. We get a little bit of berries on this board. So gorgeous. All right, hold on. Let me go get some powdered sugar. Now, I've already sent these recipes to Tyler, so if they're not up yet, they're going to be up in the next couple of days so that you have them. And all the recipes are from, all of the recipes that we've been doing for the holidays are all up in the recipe vault. It's $5 a month to go in there and grab them, but they are there for you to use and enjoy and have some fun with. So please enjoy it. Right now I'm going to go nice and slow, but look. Oh, they're up now. So all the recipes are in the vault. You can get these tonight. There you go, my friends. From my house to yours. I don't know, whatever you want. I'll make you whatever you want. There's a lot of people that are going to be here. I'm filling our house. It's going to be like a Friendsgiving. So you can have some fun. We can have a whole place. Shima, 55, how are you? So pretty, right? All right, what are we trying? I can't eat these. I have mine over there, but my puff dough isn't ready yet. I could probably put that puff dough on this warm plate and be able to use it. For my gluten-free peeps, the Shar's puff dough, while it doesn't create this beautiful stuff, I will use it to create my, just bring my clan to your house. I'm in, let's do it, road trip. But isn't this beautiful? Honestly, like, if you served this, who needs pie? I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I can try the pear. Let's try the pear. I like it with the cherry. Now, you can serve those pears warm or cold, you know, or room temperature. I think they're much better a little warm. I can taste the bourbon. Happy Thanksgiving. You know, I always tell people, I don't think food makes an event, but when you have an event, or you're having a party, or you're having whatever, a life, you know, celebration of something along the ways in your life, and you have good food, Happy Chef is dancing. You know, when you have food that's real and fresh and made with organic ingredients or clean ingredients, I just think it heightens whatever you're up to, you know? And it doesn't have to be ridiculously over sugared. You know, this has so many flavors in it. You can taste the cranberries, the bourbon, the pears, the pecans, the maple sugar. It's like there's so much going on and it's so many flavors. I know, son, Dad. Oh my God. I'm singing in my head, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. I mean, you can taste the cranberries and the pecans and the cherries and the, you know, it's real food. Thank you, Libra Queen. Libra's my favorite sign. Everyone in my life is a Libra. Yes, my husband's favorite fruit is a pear, so he will eat this. He won't eat that. Definitely won't eat this. But if I bring this to work tomorrow, it's over. Yeah, you can get your all access pass. So go jump in the Stan store. Go love yourself. Invest in yourself. Enjoy it. Make food. Send me notes and pictures. You guys go to the Facebook group. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that. You're a Libra too, Neil. See? All my favorite people are Libras. Oh my God, that pear is so good. I hope you guys try and make this. If it's the first time you make it, I'm not sure what the question marks are. Did I start saying something and forget? Virgo, love Virgos too. Are you a Virgo, Cheryl? Oh, go to the Book of Face. Thanks, Neil. You are? You know what? I see that. My younger brother's a Virgo. I like this. I actually like everybody, honestly. I can find something good in everybody. Even like the bots that show up here, those snotty people, they're kind of funny too. They just need love. All right, my whole pack. It was so good. These are easy, right? Gemini. I know that about you, Tyler. Yes. I would eat this in front of you guys, but I cannot eat it. I know, Johnny. He's a complete Gemini. I have seen the twins. The only thing I don't have in these, so you'll have the cranberry chocolate chip challah bread pudding. I'm right here. Oh, you hear us? Maple pecan fresh cranberry top baked pears with goat cheese. The only thing is you have to add the cream cheese to it. And then coconut custard we're going to do tomorrow. And the maple poached pears and puff pastry. So these are all in the recipe vault right now. It costs $5 a month. Not to mention, oh, this one won't be there, but all of the Thanksgiving side dishes are in there. And yes, oh, I got to take a picture. Okay. Yeah, because, oh my God, that was so filling and so good. That pear was so good. Wait, what was I saying? What did I just say? Gotta take a picture. Oh, download the Thanksgiving guide. It's $10 and it will get you through Thanksgiving, and it has all kinds of recipes for Thanksgiving in it. My gravy, how to roast a turkey, how to stay calm where you're not fighting and yelling at everybody because you're so stressed out. Recipes. So for $5 a month, you can be in the vault and get, oh my God, so good. And you can get the Thanksgiving guide. And we'll give you, if you download the Thanksgiving guide for $10, you get all the Thanksgiving recipes. Not these. These you have to go to the vault for, but all the sides. Cream spinach, and I don't know, we did a ton of recipes, right? Ooh, coconut custard tomorrow night. I'll take a picture. Tyler, take a picture. I know that Robin just took that picture. Do you guys have any questions tonight? Any questions at all? Tomorrow night we'll do some more cooking. We'll do some more Thanksgiving love. It'll be our last one. And then if I can get my hands on a small turkey on Saturday, I got to talk to one of my purveyors and see if I can get a turkey. You did, right? You have to send that for me, please. I need you to send me that picture, please. You're so funny. If you guys, I think that's it. I think I got everything. And the turkey too. All right. Do you guys have, oh, that looks so pretty. So pretty. I don't know who's gonna want, I don't know who I'm gonna give all this food to. Everybody's gonna want this. I'll take one nice and high. By the way, Berry Girl sends her love. Where's she been? I miss her. I was just thinking about her. You chat with her? I was just thinking about her the other day. We're gonna have to do another, you have LY address, just ship it my way. How can I ship this though? It looks so pretty, doesn't it? It's really a nice way. I mean, I like the smaller ones better because this is too much dough, but it's so freaking good. All right. Get your, what do you call it? Get your Thanksgiving guide, plan your menu. Ooh, this is getting ready. Plan your menu. Don't forget. Look at this sad dough I have to eat. Womp womp. Oh, of the baby? Ah. See, because this tray was warm, it helped me open the dough. Neil, you went from 12 to 14 tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Did I just see Clyde's mom in here? I haven't seen you. I was thinking about Clyde's mom the other day. It's so fun. Well, you guys, I'm so glad that you spent all this time with me tonight. I hope you got some really good ideas for your Thanksgiving meal. You know, do it organic. Let food be your remedy. You know, it makes you happy to eat really yummy food. It doesn't make you tired or... Hi, Cass. Have a great night. Thanks for being here tonight. It's just such a wonderful... It's just wonderful. We have a wonderful group of people. Join the Facebook group. All of you people that are kind of deciding or on the fence, I promise you, it's so wonderful. And at the very least tonight, jump on that Stan Store and download the Premium Pantry Makeover and kind of start looking at what your kitchen looks like. By the campground you just got here, I made poached pear, vanilla bourbon poached pears in puff dough. I know, nobody ever wants to leave. And then we made these beautiful tiny little maple bourbon poached pears with like a cream cheese, goat cheese, pecan, cranberry crumble. Thank you for my roses, hip hounds. You're so welcome. I love being here. And it makes me so happy when I see all the pictures of the food that you guys make, or, you know, when you guys put an apron on from the organic food movement. It's kind of nice. Warms my soul, makes me cry. I get very teary-eyed. It's really kind of fun. Thank you, Copper. How's your mama doing? Thank you for the follow, Ray. Uh-oh. Look who's here. Begging. Come here, buddy. Come say goodbye to everybody. Come here, baby boy. Oh. He's got his tongue out. He's just like licking the air because it smells so beautiful. I know. Didn't June look great in her apron? I was like, June, you're going to have to buy two because one's going to get messy when you cook. She had it on last night in the cooking class. And she was like, Carrie, thank you for my super popular. And she was like, I was like, June, you're going to get that all dirty and you're going to need two. One to keep nice. Remember when she bought two, oh, June, you're here. She bought two cookbooks, one that she could get messy and cook with and one that she could save. I love that. Oh, I know mine hasn't either. All I got was my cup. I got nothing else still. All right, say goodbye to everybody. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Stop trying to lick me. Oh, that's not fun. That's definitely not fun to have back pain. I know what that feels like. It's not fun. Well, you guys have a wonderful night. I am off to bed because I have to get up at like 4:30 and cook. Hi, did you like this? I feel you. Oh, come here, Loki. Come on, Loki. Come say goodnight. Everybody wants to see how cute you are. Come on. Here's the brothers. They want to say goodbye. This is Thor, and this is Loki. They're so cute. Good night. God bless you too. June, I know that you're going to make these. I know you're going to make these. I can feel it. Have a wonderful night, everybody. I'm so excited. So tomorrow night, I'm going to see you guys. We start at 7:03. Hi, Kimberly. Bye, Kimberly. Did you eat your oats? Your oat cranberry? Look at this one. Another yummy. Blessings to you too, Kath. We have a lot of people out there in TV land today, in TikTok land. Hi, Queen Rachel. Have a wonderful night. I've been much closer on time lately. I'm trying to be better at that. It is not easy. Look at this, Cheryl. Oh, I have little dog hairs on me. Look at this. You're gluten-free too, right, Cheryl? Nice. Thanks for all the taps, all the gifts, all the love, all the shares. One galaxy gets me 2 fragments. Mostly, yeah. Look at this, though. I mean, I want to eat that so bad, but I know I will not feel good, so I can't, but I really want it. So I'm going to make it with this. It's not even really worth it, really. I could just eat these and be fine. But I want to see what it looks like. I don't think it will puff up, you know? Sometimes, yeah, I totally get it. You know, for something like this, I think, oh, I'm just going to eat it. You know, I'm just going to eat it. But I know how I feel, and then I'm like, it's not worth it. We got to get tapas in the stand store. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I gave TK, say it, Chef, you truly are a ride. Or I have just a little. Yeah, I know. But everybody, you know, when you eat just a little, it's, you know, when you're sensitive to the gluten, it doesn't even matter, right? Okay, next time we'll get, so no free recipe, we didn't get there. What if we get the galaxy? Will you do it? Oh, we're not allowed to do that. Never mind. I didn't say that. I think TikTok is like, no, you're not allowed to do that. No, I didn't say it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm not sensitive, just mindful. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm just, yeah, yeah, I can't. I want to though, so bad. All right, here's the gluten-free stuff. Thanks for all the follows tonight, guys. I love it. Awesome. We have so many new followers. Join us everywhere. YT, FB. Where else are we? Oh, Insta. We need Insta love. We need Insta love. Lots of love on Insta. Insta. It's like Fence the Baby. What is that from? Is that Bugs Bunny? Fence the Baby. All right. I'm making these. IG. That's it. You're allowed to say that. Although now I notice, don't you notice like they're like, hey, connect with your friends on Instagram and stuff. They say all that. But we're not allowed to. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. I can be oh so good. You check off my Christmas list. Santa sweet. Now the space convertible to bright blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Where did I put the pears? Oh, here they are. Yeah, we have to do that. I think that's important. I mean, that'll work. All right, hopefully this puff dough will puff, but I don't think so. This is gluten-free puff dough, guys. But I don't think it's gonna puff, but we'll see. Save my fingers. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, I will, Pri. Absolutely. Did you have fun tonight? I could see you making these. Ooh, we can make them with like really cool Indian spices. They will not puff, but you know, you'll get the sensation. I have 2 little sticks left. So fancy. And not hard, you know? All right, there we go. Yeah, it's totally not going to be the same thing. You made the root vegetable, the casserole? This is That's what you guys all sound like, right? Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing it. It is, well, I mean, I don't know about so healthy, but it's definitely more healthy than, you know, eating. I'm doing it now. The secretaries, yeah. The secretaries for chef. We're never getting out of here tonight, guys. You know that, right? We're going to be here for a while. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to sprinkle a little sugar. Maple sugar. I think maple sugar is probably my favorite sweetener. I'm going to say that. Oh, we're still at C5? Bummer. How did I get back down there again? Because see, I won't battle, that's why. I won't battle, don't ask me. Hello, New York gal. Look what we made tonight. Are you gonna be in New York for Thanksgiving? It is. It's a hard thing for me. We'll just keep plugging along. You could battle June or Robin. I can't. I can't. Feels so. Ooh. Nope. Ah, bummer. We made pudding, bread pudding. I'm gonna have to be Gail Boss, and we made puff dough with poached pears. We had fun tonight. Tomorrow night we're gonna do part 2. Oh, well, that didn't they finish that, or they said it's gonna take a while to get everything back on track, right? Thought we finished with all that nonsense. All right, my loves, I gotta go to bed. It's 5 after 10. And we have 220 people on here. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. How are we gonna say goodnight? Not yet. We can't go yet? Thank you, Cheryl. You too. Oh, I need one more commercial break. You're so cute, Gail. All right, one more commercial break for all the 200 people that are in here. All right. We are, I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking for, I'm going in not getting a 4th pay. Oh, but don't you get all the money back? Didn't they say they're going to do that? I gotta believe they're going to do that. Next time they do this, I think we have to go after them, and the Congress doesn't get paid either. I mean, that's like the biggest joke ever. I'm sure. I mean, every other one they've done that. So for everybody that's here, yes, they will get back paid. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I gotta believe that. So for everybody that's here, my name's Chef Liz. I've been cooking organic whole foods for the last 40 years. I work at Nature's Temptations. It's a health food store in Ridgefield, Connecticut for 21 years. And I just love to teach and inspire and inspire people to eat and live an organic lifestyle. So what we do here is 90%, 95% organic whole foods. And I just, we are on YT. All the replays of all my lives ever are full on YT. There's over 1,000 videos on YT, 1,000. And we have the Book of Face. We're on the Book of Face. You can just jump in there. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Robin, did you just send that? I love you. Thank you. And we are on, the Book of Face, IG. No, I'm not just your chef. I'm also your twin. Your foodie twin. We have, we are obviously here, and there's a schedule. If you go to the Book of Face, or you go to the community in the Stand store, I always have a calendar of what I'm doing and when. So we're live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, except for the 19th through the 30th. I will only be live all week long, getting ready and thank you, Robin, getting ready for Thanksgiving catering, and you guys will see behind the scenes. And then on Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to take you to my client, and you'll see us catering for them. And then you can go shopping at the Stand store and get everything you need to live an organic food lifestyle. So there's a free premium pantry makeover. There's a recipe for an organic Big Mac that's you can download for free. And there's also a worksheet for the Vital Sips. So I did 36, we just finished the 36, Robin, I mean, you can have whatever recipe you want. I mean, I think you already have all the access, but I will create any recipe with you. We have what was I saying? Oh, the Vital Sips. There's 36 videos of me making tiny little, you know, the little sips that you buy from the store and they're really expensive. You can get the recipes for them. There's like 36 videos in my profile, and I think we even have them inside a playlist, so they're easy to find. And you can get all that information, and you can write down the recipes, and then you have them all to make for yourself. So those are all free. And then I have a cookbook. We have an all access pass that you can do that has a cookbook. It has all of my ebooks. There's a 240-page cleanse book for you to look at. The Thanksgiving Survival Guide. So you can do a one-on-one call with me if you need recipes or help. There's merch, cups, cutting boards, cookbooks, t-shirts, aprons. You have everything you need to be an organic foodie. So come along, come with me. Na, 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 na. We're gonna have to get a theme song. I'm gonna have my brother write a theme song for us. That's what we need. That's the one thing we don't have. A theme song. We need a theme song. My brother, I'm gonna call my brother. He's a musician. Brother, I need a theme song. He's like a rocker, but it'll be like. Okay, I'm overtired now. I've hit the wall. I love that mug. Chef Liz. Cheers. Okay, Robin. If you sing it every day, right? All right, I gotta mirror it. There you go. A nice big mug. It's all good. Love you, Chef. Love you, Robin. Thank you with the mirror. I know. I was like, all right. All right, so I know, aren't they cute? Merch. It's big too. I like it. It's like a big one. I haven't had mushroom coffee in it yet, just water. All right. I think we did good. I gotta go to bed. You guys are still here. What can I do? Good night, gals. Good night. We have there's an 11 ounce and a 15 ounce. Look at you, Tyler. And what's great about our merch, the fabric is all organic. Oh, don't forget the oven. Thank you. It's like a flat cracker. It's so sad. Go to bed. I have to. I gotta wait for that anyway. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Puppy food. Yeah, it's gonna be puppy food. It looks so bad, Cheryl. I mean, compared to this, it's so sad. I might as well just eat the gluten and forget it. All right, hold on. Let me show you them. They're not really ready, but I'll show it to you anyway. Wow. Pears and figs are my absolute favorite. Oh, are they? You know, I don't know if I'm an absolute fig fan. I think, and I'm not a super crazed fig fan. I gotta see if this is done. I don't think it is. I mean, it doesn't taste horrible, but it's definitely not puff dough. No, it doesn't taste like that. But it's not like, if I never knew what that tasted, oh yeah, it's like a little gummy. It was all right. It's really tasty. Listen, if you have to be super gluten-free like me, it's just gonna work. Yes, fig somewhere, right? Thor definitely will not complain. It actually isn't awful, but I know what this tastes like, and that's not tasting like that ever. There's nothing I can do to make it taste as good, you know. All right, so tomorrow night we're gonna be here at 7 o'clock. We're gonna make coconut custard, and maybe I'll make one vegan dessert. You guys want me to make one vegan dessert, like an avocado mousse? Have we done that? The chocolate avocado mousse? I don't think so, right? Thanks for the follow. We'll do that. But I do have to go to bed. And I know you guys are hanging and I want to hang with you, but if I don't go to bed, I'm not going to get up. All right. Oh, right, June. You got it. Just for you. I'll just have to add it to the recipes so that you guys have it. You'll need it for the holiday. But it's really nice and it's vegan and it's made with avocados and nobody knows the difference. It's nice and rich and delicious. Yeah, bring your tapping fingers. You'll all be able to chat. If you haven't been able to chat tonight, that's because it's for subscribers only. So tomorrow night, this is the only one I do. So tomorrow night it'll be open. So if you have questions or you want to ask, you want to ask things, chat, all that kind of stuff, you'll be able to do that. And I'll be on for a couple of hours with you guys. So nice to see you all. Have a wonderful night. I definitely have to go, even though you're 180 people strong. I can't even believe I have to say goodnight, but I do. Because if I don't go to bed, I won't be able to get up. I'm up at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Sweet dreams. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh my God. Julie, did you just get here? Did you just get here and fall in love with the yummy food we just made? Pear tarts, and we made I made a challah bread Thanksgiving bread pudding with bourbon and yum. I like how you were just like, oh my God. And all of the recipes are in the vault for all of this, so you'll be able to cook it. I know, it looks so pretty. I ate one of these pears, the whole thing. It was so good. So good. Bum, 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 Oh yeah, we need a theme song. It's time. I didn't know I could attend this. Yeah, you must be a subscriber. Are you a super fan or a subscriber? Oh, super fan. I don't know, Cheryl. I have no idea. Tyler, is there a difference between a super fan and a subscriber? I have no idea. I mean, I've been on this platform for how long now? I basically have no idea. I still have no idea what's going on. Well, you must have paid for it. You had to have paid for it. Check. Thanks for the follow, sister. All right, so I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night. Me too, Julie. Join the party. Reach out to Tyler. He'll help you. Tyler at theorganicfoodmovement.com. He can totally figure it out because I know nothing. But clearly, you're a super fan. TikTok thinks you're a super fan. Well, I know you're a super fan. Oh, please. I would love them, Robin. Have a wonderful night. All of these recipes are in the recipe vault. So if you're in the recipe vault, you can download them. They're already up. Tomorrow night, we're going to do some more. We're going to do part 2 of some Thanksgiving desserts. And then Wednesday morning, we're doing calcium and bone health. And then Saturday at 10 a.m., we will be doing our kitchen hacks class. And if I can get my hands on a turkey, I will roast one with you guys so you can see how I did it. All right. All right, peeps. Have a wonderful night. I will see you again shortly. Sweet dreams, everybody. Good night, Julie. Did everybody claim their points, their wonderful points? Have a good night.